COVID-19 has changed education. To our dynamic and innovative professor, Mr. Joseph Z. Mazola, my fellow classmates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to each and everyone. I am Miss Ann Enacor, Teacher 1 of Tarutoy Elementary School, District of Libacao. I will be discussing today about the rise of online learning during the coronavirus outbreak. So we have here the rise of online learning. Online learning has shown significant growth over the last decade as the internet and education combine to provide people with the opportunity to gain new skills. Since the COVID-19 outbreak, online learning has become more centric in people's lives. The pandemic has forced schools, universities, and companies to remote working, and this booms the usage of online learning. So as the country continues to confront the different issues brought about by the coronavirus disease, or what we call the COVID-19 pandemic, the Department of Education is addressing the challenges in the basic education for the school year 2020-2021 through its Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, or what we call the BELCP, under the DepEd Order No. 12 Series of 2020. Hence, the BELCP aims to ensure the health, safety, and well-being of the learners, teachers, and personnel in the time of COVID-19 while finding ways for education to continue amidst the crisis. In particular, the BELCP has been designed with a legal framework responsive to the new normal, keeping in mind the constitutional mandate to uphold the right of all citizens to quality education at all times. In line with this, the learning delivery modalities that schools can adopt may be one or a combination of the following, depending on the local health conditions, the availability of the resources, and the particular context of the learners in the schools or locality. So we have here the face-to-face, distance learning, the blended learning, and the homeschooling. So when we say face-to-face, it is where the students and the teachers are both physical in a classroom. Distance learning is the teacher and the learners who are geographically remote from each other during the instruction. And blended learning is a combination of the face-to-face, modular learning, online learning, and the TV-based instruction. And the last is homeschooling. This modality aims to provide learners with quality basic education that is facilitated by qualified parents, guardians, or tutors who have undergone relevant training in a home-based environment. However, the BELCP is confronted with different challenges. So under the distance learning is what we call the online learning. So online learning features the teacher as facilitator, engaging learners' active participation through the use of various technologies, access through the internet while they are geographically remote from each other during the instruction. So let's proceed to the advantages and disadvantages of the online learning. Discover everything you need to know, good and bad, about online learning education. One of the most oft-used terms after the pandemic is the term new normal. The new normal in education is increased use of online learning tools. As with most teaching methods, learning or online learning also has its own set of positives and negatives. Decoding and understanding these positives and negatives will help institutes in creating strategies for more efficiently delivering the lessons, ensuring an uninterrupted learning journey for students. So let's proceed first to the advantages of online learning. So I have here 5 advantages of online learning. Number 1 is efficiency. Online learning offers teachers an efficient way to deliver lessons to students. So in online learning, there are many tools nga pwede natin nga magamit. So pwede kita ka-create videos and presentations. So by this, the teachers are able to become more efficient educators. Number 2 is the accessibility of time and place. So another advantage of online education is that it allows students to attend classes from any location of their choice. So maskin si insanta or si inanta gusto, pwede. Number 3 is affordability. Online education is far more affordable as compared to physical learning. Number 3 is affordability. So another advantage of online learning is reduced financial cost. Online education is far more affordable as compared to physical learning. This is because online learning eliminates the cost points of students' transportation, students' meals, and most importantly, the real estate. Next, we have improved student attendance. Since online classes can be taken from home or any location of their choice, there are fewer chances of students missing out on lesson. And here are the last advantages of online education or online learning. Suits a variety of learning styles. Every student has a different learning journey and a different learning styles. Some students are visual learners, while some students prefer to learn through audio. Similarly, some students thrive in the classroom and other students are solo learners who get distracted by large groups. So the online learning system, with its range of options and resources, can be personalized in many ways. It is the best way to create a perfect learning environment suited to the needs of our learners. So we have now the disadvantages of online learning or online education. So I have here 5 disadvantages also. Number 1, inability to focus on screens. For many students, one of the biggest challenges of online learning is the struggle with focusing on the screen for a long periods of time. With online learning, there is also a greater chance for our students to be distracted by social media or other sites like Facebook, Messenger, or YouTube. Therefore, it is imperative for the teachers to keep their online class or online classes more interactive and more engaging to help the students stay focused on the lesson. Next, we have the technology issues. Another key challenge of online classes is internet connectivity or the poor internet connections. So, bukod yamang students do struggle sa internet connection but also the teachers. Here in Aklan, especially on our district, the district of Libacao, we conducted only the modular print instruction because some of the schools has no internet connection. Next, we have sense of isolation. Students can learn a lot from being in the company of their peers. However, in an online class, there are minimal physical interaction between students and the teachers. This often results in a sense of isolation for the students. In this situation, it is imperative that the school allow for other forms of communication between the students, peers, and teachers. This can include online messages, emails, and video conferencing that will allow for face-to-face interaction and reduce the sense of isolation. Number 4, disadvantages of online learning. Teacher training. Online learning requires teachers to have a basic understanding of using digital forms of learning. However, this is not the case always. Very often, teachers have a very basic understanding of technology. Sometimes, they don't even have the necessary resources and tools to conduct online learning. So it is important for schools to invest in training teachers with the latest technology updates in order for us to learn more about the technology. And the last, we have manage screen time. Many parents are concerned about the health hazard of having their children spend so many hours staring at a screen. This increase in screen time is one of the biggest concerns and disadvantages of online learning. Sometimes, students also develop bad posture and other physical problems due to staying in front of a screen. So, buko niya mang atong students duga suffer karon, but also the teachers. So, for example, ako kung mabuhay ako magtanaw sa screen, hinaga sakit ro ang ugo. So, I know nga, doy man do sa bilog nga disadvantages at online learning. A good solution to this would be to give the students plenty of breaks from the screen to refresh their mind and their body. As teacher, we try our best to make use of what we have at home and ensure we don't get left behind, although online learning may be the best option we have for now. Once again, thank you very much and good day.